Good afternoon. I'm Marcus Brown with your 3:30 Solent News update. So, this morning we found out what life after lockdown looks like. Health Secretary Matt Hancock has unveiled the new revamped three-tier system for England, which comes into effect next Wednesday. The rules in all tiers are more restrictive than before lockdown. So, what tier are you in, where you live in our region? Well, the Isle of Wight is one of only 3 places in the country to start December in Tier 1, the lowest tier. So where are Southampton, Portsmouth and Hampshire? Those areas sit in Tier 2. But nowhere in the south is in the highest tier of restrictions, with Bournemouth, Poole and the New Forest also in Tier 2. But everyone is advised to check out the government website for specific rules that apply to the new tiers and their areas. But while we have this long list of new rules to abide by, a relaxation over the Christmas holiday will be in effect, giving the public respite for a few days. Our reporter, Natalia Diaz, is outside the COVID testing centre at Southampton Guildhall for us now. Natalia, what can we expect from these relaxations?
On Tuesday, Boris Johnson announced the new plans for the COVID-19 rules for the Christmas period. These restrictions will only apply between the 23rd and the 27th of December. According to our Prime Minister, households will now be considered Christmas bubbles, composed of only people from up to 3 households. Remember that you can only choose one Christmas bubble and not change it. You can now travel between tiers and UK nations. You can also meet those within your Christmas bubble as long as it's inside a private home, private gardens, places of worship, and public outdoor spaces. But you can also meet those outside your bubble as long as it's in an outside venue. And if you want to know more, please check the government official site at gov.co.uk.
While restrictions ease and students begin to head home for the festive period, international students at Solent University face an uncertain future, as many find themselves stranded in Southampton and student accommodation due to COVID and possibly post-Brexit rules. Southampton City Councillors have designed advice for foreign students to help whether they stay or go home. To find out more, check out our website. Meanwhile, for students going home to other parts of the UK, South Western Railways have today issued advice and guidelines on Twitter and the company's website, advising students how best to travel home by train in the run to Christmas. Commuters in Southampton this morning complained of delays and chaos after problems using new cashless pay points on the Itchen Toll Bridge. The City Council said in a tweet it would be in touch with drivers about updating payment cards, as some may be out of date. And local PMs this week welcomed the announcement that a new cruise terminal will open in Southampton next year. With green technology being at the forefront of the plans, it's hoped the building will help significantly cut air pollution in the city. Our reporter Holly Busby has more.
A new £55 million cruise terminal is set to be built at Southampton's port by June 2021. The terminal will be a greener option for the city, letting suitably equipped cruise liners connect to a power supply rather than needing onboard generators. The move will introduce jobs and improve the local economy following the pandemic, but whether coronavirus will impact the future of this new build is still yet to be known. This is Holly Busby for Solent Journalism.
With Southampton set to be in Tier 2, this gives opportunities for fans to come back to the stadiums. Southampton host Manchester United behind closed doors for possibly the last time, as they sit 5 places above United in the table in 5th position. Dave Mitchell sent lists a little earlier from St Mary's.
Hello, yes, I'm here at St Mary's Stadium, where Sunday at 2 o'clock in the Premier League tie, Saints will play host to the visit of Manchester United. Saints will be hoping to improve on the 1-1 away draw with Wolves this week with victory against the Red Devils. In injury news, Nathan Redmond will miss the tie for the Saints, whereas Victor Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are both doubtful for Manchester United. This is of course the last game which will be played behind closed doors for the Saints, with Boris Johnson just announcing that Southampton will be in Tier 2 for the coronavirus restrictions. The next home tie in a fortnight against Sheffield United will see now up to a maximum of 2,000 fans in attendance. The first time that Saints fans would have been allowed to see their team play in over 6 months. Back to you.
That's all from us for now. You can find all our stories and more online. Head to solentjournalism.co.uk. See you soon.